Good afternoon. My name is Trinish Kikeri, and today the topic is going to be about what are the effects of the unemployment and its rate. How is unemployment defined? A person with a job is employed, but in the official definition, not everyone without a job is unemployed. Is a 6-year-old unemployed? How about a prisoner? What about a retiree? In each of these cases, the answer is no. A person is counted as unemployed if they're an adult, non-institutionalized civilian without a job and actively looking for work. What is the unemployment rate and how is it measured? The unemployment rate is the percentage of people in the labor force who are unemployed. It is a lagging indicator, meaning its rise and fall generally is in the changing of economic conditions rather than anticipating them. When the economy is in a poor shape and jobs are scarce, the unemployment rate is expected to rise, unlike when the economy is growing at a healthy rate and jobs are relatively plentiful, it can be expected to fall. Unemployment is measured through the current population policy conducted monthly by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Only citizens who are in the labor force are counted in the unemployment rate. The unemployment rate is measured using two different labor force surveys. By measuring the unemployment rate, it requires identifying who is in the labor force. Total non-farm payroll employment declined by 140,000 in December, and the unemployment rate was unchanged at 6.7%. The decline in payroll employment reflects the recent increase in coronavirus COVID-19 cases as an effort to contain the pandemic. Slightly more than 172 billion people globally were unemployed in 2018. This is about 2 million less than the previous year. The International Labour Organizations to remain essentially unchanged over the next few years. What is the unemployment rate in the Bahamas? The Bahamas relies heavy on tourism, from its resorts, casinos, and cruise lines to support its economy. Bahamians living in poverty-stricken conditions depending upon the employment from these resorts to support their families. A large storm like Dorian often reduces these resorts and casinos to rubble, leaving thousands unemployed. Before the destruction caused by the storm, the unemployment stood at 10.9%. However, after the storm, the unemployment rate rose to 50%. Unemployment refers to the shares of labor force that is without work but available for and seeking employment. Bahamas unemployment rate for 2019 was 10.36%, a 0.36 increase from 2018, followed by the rate for 2018 was 10%, a 0.2 increase from 2017. Lastly, unemployment rate for 2017 was 9.80%, a 2.9 decline from 2016. The unemployment rate from 2010 to 2020 globally. 2010, as we can see, 5.92% persons were unemployed. Compared to 2020, 5.42% of persons were unemployed. What is the unemployment rate in the Bahamas? 2008, 8.18% persons were unemployed. Compared to 2013, 16.18% were unemployed. 2020, 11.27% were unemployed. What was the unemployment like since COVID-19? Unemployment is one of the most critical economic issues facing the country at its balance since reopening with safety months into the pandemic. In April, after the government shut down the economy, the unemployment rate reached to 14.7%, the highest since the Great Depression. The true unemployment rate for April is higher than the official number reported. Unemployment rates were higher in April in all 50 states, and 10 states had higher unemployment than the US. Since then, it gradually improved as businesses have attempted to reopen safely. The negative impacts of COVID-19 on unemployment. Some persons may not want to work, but they wish they had a job. Everything in the world costs money. If there is no source of income, you must go without. It led to depression for most persons, anxiety, and other mental issues, especially no source of employment available. During unemployment, there was no income, which led to poverty. The burden of debt will increase, leading to economic problems. Many crimes being committed by individuals who are unemployed and living in poverty. In conclusion, unemployment is a form of manifestation of macroeconomic instability, expressed in excess of supply over demand of labor. When the economically active population is not engaged in economic activity in the country, despite active search for job and willingness to work. Obviously, with the incomplete use of available manpower, resources, economic system works not reaching its production capacity limits. Thus, unemployment entails a significant reduction in potential gross product and national income. In addition, the rise in unemployment causes worsening of crime situation, worsening of growth dynamics of public interest in labor, as well as a loss of qualifications of able-bodied citizens. Finally, COVID-19 did impact unemployment rate globally, not only in one area. Everyone was impacted and it hurted many families. Thank you for watching.